Going in depth. Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. Local leaders and crime-free advocates are reacting to President Donald Trump's executive order targeting crime and homelessness within communities across the country. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Chorus Nylander, is live outside Tucson City Hall with what this order could mean for Tucson. Chorus.
Yeah, well, Sean, crime and homelessness are two of the biggest topics Tucson residents ask us to look into on a regular basis, and we report on it constantly. This executive order aims to use grants and federal funding to try and push local city governments like Tucson to take certain steps to address these issues. The order is being titled Ending Crime and Disorder on America's Streets. It calls on the Attorney General Pam Bondi to get rid of any previous judicial mandates that would limit local governments the ability to commit people on the street who they determine are a risk to themselves or others. It further looks to provide grants and federal funding to communities that prove they are addressing open drug use and urban camping and properly tracking sex offenders. And it also stops sex offenders that receive homeless assistance from being housed near any children. It rejects housing first policies and tries to defund so-called safe consumption sites, which are areas where people can use drugs under supervision. I spoke with Josh Jacobson from the Tucson Crime Free Coalition, who feels that these are important steps to addressing these issues, which he feels Tucson leadership has been failing at. I also spoke with City Council member Paul Cunningham, who remains skeptical.
Things that work in one town may not work in another town, so it just depends on how you want to go through it. I'm pretty confident that if we're properly resourced, and at least we can get responses to bus stops, and at least we can get responses to shoplifting and open use, we really open the door to start getting a better handle on what's going on right now.
It's going to have to be something where we're going to need to see our elected officials move in new directions. What has happened in the past is they have been completely paralyzed and they have done nothing.
And City Council member Paul Cunningham also questions whether or not these things are going to be properly funded. He says that's in the past been an issue with similar executive orders. There certainly is a lot of division on this on both political sides, but there is one thing that Jacobson and Cunningham clearly agree on, and it's that the Tucson Police Department is understaffed, and that needs to change. We'll have more on that coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. We're live from Tucson City Hall. Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.